Hello and a pleasant good afternoon, friends. Rob Hipp here, coming to you live this afternoon from Nacogdoches, Texas for Game 2 of the 3A Region 3 area round in the Texas High School Baseball Playoffs. The Waverly Bulldogs are facing off against the Diboll Lumberjacks, and what a game we've got in store for you here today. A little bit of sunshine here on our front-facing camera. We'll switch to the field here in just a few moments. And despite a promising start in the series opener, the Bulldogs offense hit a cold streak, leading an 8-2 loss against that Lumberjacks. The Bulldogs initially bursting out of the gate with a 2-0 lead, but Diboll answering back last night with an impressive 8-run rally to secure the win. But, friends, as always, don't count these Bulldogs out just yet. As New Waverly's head coach Rodney Morphew said, this team hasn't lost 2 games in a row all season. With Cade on the mound today, the Bulldogs are looking at this game as a fresh start. It's not 8-2 from last night. It's 0-0, a whole new ball game. New Waverly's offense started off hot in the previous matchup with an error by Diboll leading to Hunter Henry boarding the bases, and then Cade Garrett's single brought in the first run. Corbin Wells hit into left field, brought in the second and final run for the Bulldogs. But from there, the Bulldogs struggled to string hits together. Diboll's Carson Morales, who kept the Bulldogs guessing with his pitches, won't be as big of a threat today. After 103 pitches yesterday, Morales done more than likely for the series. He will not be on the bump here this afternoon. The Bulldogs senior pitcher Brock Thorne started off solid, ran into a little bit of trouble in his command. After hitting a batter and allowing a single and a fielder's choice, Thorne exited the game after 3 innings of work. Coach Morphew then called upon Henry and freshman Charlie Goodwin to close out the ball game. The Bulldogs now have their backs against the wall, and today's game is a do-or-die situation. It is an elimination game. First pitch getting underway here in about 8 minutes. The Bulldogs will be battling hard against Diboll with their season on the line. So, friends, as Coach Morphew said, there's no dwelling on past games. They have to flush it and get back at it today. Stay tuned, folks, for what promises to be an exciting game of high school baseball here in Nacogdoches, Texas. We are moments away from playing. The players being called out right now. We'll step aside and take a break as we want to thank some of our sponsors. Our good friend Robert Lindemann at HITTSS Solutions is helping to make this one possible again today. Stay with us. We've got the game coming up here on SHN.
Baseball fans, as we celebrate our team's achievements, let's recognize HITTSS Solutions Player Development led by Coach Robert Lindemann for their support. HITTSS Solutions is dedicated to helping players reach their full potential. To elevate your game, contact Coach Robert at 512-429-2491 or visit HITTSS.com. We appreciate HITTSS Solutions and Coach Robert Lindemann's commitment to New Waverly baseball. Keep striving for greatness, Bulldogs. Hey there, New Waverly Bulldogs fans. As our team swings into the playoffs, let's show our support with a big cheer from Tom Waddill of the Home Run Team at eXp Realty. Supporting our Bulldogs and helping families find dream homes, Tom's team is your go-to for real estate. Call 936-649-2808 or email texasrealtortw@gmail.com. Let's win, Bulldogs. Choose Tom Waddill and the Home Run Team at eXp Realty. Go Bulldogs.
Back at it here, Rob Hipp, folks. I did have a chance to catch up with head coach Rodney Morphew just a few moments ago. Here's that interview now with New Waverly Bulldogs head baseball coach Rodney Morphew. Rob Hipp here pregame with New Waverly baseball head coach Rodney Morphew. Coach, Nacogdoches, Texas. Hopefully these clouds will stay just where they are.
As long as that sun stays away, we'll be all right.
Here tonight after a game yesterday there in Madisonville. I know a tough one for your kids, but they're always resilient, always going to bounce back. Just what's your game plan looking into this ball game today after yesterday?
That's what I told them yesterday, was that throughout the season we haven't lost 2 in a row. So if we can keep that going, we'll be all right. The game plan is what we've been doing all year long, pitch by pitch, inning by inning, at-bat by at-bat, and just continue with that process.
What was this attitude of the kids last night after that game, Coach?
A little distraught, but at the same time, we understood that it was more self-inflicted than anything. I mean, with 4 errors and 2 hit batsmen and 6 walks or something like that. We talked about that yesterday. The more freebies you give them, the more opportunities they have, and they put the ball in play, and that's the way the game goes.
Baseball continuing on. Played in Madisonville, now here in Nacogdoches. Game 2, what are you looking forward to in this matchup?
2 good pitchers. Cade will be going against their, I don't know if you'd classify them as their 1 or 2, but De Jesus is his last name, and been consistent all year long, and so looking forward to these 2 guys going at it.
How special has it been for your kids this year? Such a tremendous run and looking forward to more baseball, but just how special has it been for your guys?
I don't know that we've actually been able to take a look and reflect on that yet. We've been so busy with our, nose to the grindstone, getting after it, and then when the dust clears, and we'll settle up then.
Whenever these things go quickly like this from yesterday to tonight, did you guys have any time just for a practice to get out here and throw around a little bit, or is it just bang, bang, go?
It's bang, bang. You know, we had school this morning, and then we jumped on the bus and headed this way.
Here at Nacogdoches, beautiful facility. You know, kind of what was the process going to Madisonville and now to Nacogdoches, and then, you know, we're looking forward to Rusk tomorrow.
It was a home-and-home series that we both had natural surfaces, and they were not going to be playable today. So, you know, Madisonville's close to us. We really wanted to get sand, but they had a series in town this week, and they tried Hudson and Lufkin, and then this was the place that opened up. So, and then Rusk is kind of equidistant between both of us. So,
Coach, it'll probably remain the same, but the fans always want to know, and I have to ask, keys to a victory today.
Again, same. We just got to be patient at the plate, get the pitch we want, put it in play. And then on defensive side, we talk about keeping the routine. Make the routine plays, and, you know, let the balls lie where they are.
Yes, sir. Coach, as always, appreciate your time. Good luck.
Thank you, sir.
This will wrap it up with Coach Morphy. We'll have more pregame when we come back. Stay with us. This is SHN Sports.
Today's game is proudly sponsored by Rainmasters Seamless Gutters, our locally family-owned business since 1992. With Trey, a Houston firefighter, and Amy, a New Waverly ISD teacher at the helm, their commitment to quality work and top-notch materials is a home run. Just like our Bulldogs, Rainmasters brings dedication and teamwork to every project. Whether it's new gutter systems, repairs, or cleanouts, they're A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau and Home Advisor. So when you need gutter experts, visit rainmasters2002.com. Let's go, Bulldogs, and remember, with Rainmasters Seamless Gutters, you're always covered. Hey, New Waverly Bulldogs fans, unleash your spirit with Too Darn Cute by Lynz. Get your hands on our customized gear in time for the holidays. If you need a rush order, no problem, just contact us before purchasing. We love creativity. Choose your favorite fabric, colors, and fonts for a truly personalized touch. We can't wait to bring your custom orders to life. Stay in the loop. Follow Too Darn Cute by Lynz on Facebook and Instagram for exciting deals, giveaways, and sneak peeks at our new products. Show your Bulldogs baseball pride and style. Go Bulldogs! Bulldogs fans, this is your game day shout out from WC Auto Center, keeping Huntsville's wheels turning since 1997. From tune-ups to tires, brakes to big repairs, their ASE certified master mechanics handle it all. So when you want to drive like a Bulldog, call WC Auto Center at 936-291-1093. WC Auto Center, keeping you in the game just like our Bulldogs. Go New Waverly!
Friends, welcome in. We're about to get started here in Nacogdoches, Texas. Thank you to Nacogdoches ISD. We are here at Dragon Stadium on the campus of Nacogdoches High School. Again, Rob Hipp here. We'll get rolling. New Waverly at bat first here. First pitch on the way from De Jesus is just to the inside. And early ball here. We'll start 1, 2, and 3. The shortstop, Austin Dowie's, followed by the pitcher, Cade Garrett. And then Hunter Henry at center field. That's your 1, 2, and 3. This one flutters over to third. Portillo makes the throw, and the tag was there in the nick of time as Brody Finley was just off the bag, but he was able to tag Dowie's running down the base path for the first out.
The Bulldogs, number 3, Cade Garrett.
So we are one away here to get this one started. Bring up second in the order, Cade Garrett, left-handed batter here for New Waverly. First pitch on the way to Garrett. This one right over to the second baseman. That would have been a hard one. And a one-out single here to get things rolling. He's going to round first, trying to come over to second as the center fielder Morales and Wilson. A little bit of miscommunication out there, and so that will allow Garrett to reach over to second. So a good start here for New Waverly, kind of picking up where they left off yesterday. It was an 8-2 loss, but got started early. And we'll go now to the left-handed batter. It's the center fielder, Hunter Henry. Again, I want to welcome you in. Thanks for being here. Let us know you're out there, by the way. Changing the format a little bit. We may not be able to show those comments on the screen, but we will see them, and we'll give you a shout-out as those come in. We'll also open up our fan text line here in just a few moments. First pitch on the way. In the zone for a strike on that heater. It's 0-1. 0-1, one away here on Hunter Henry. We'll set up that defense for you for Diboll here in just a few moments. Want to welcome in any Lumberjack fans that are joining us. This one will go right over to the first base, and an unassisted tag in the force out over at first, but Garrett will advance over to third. So Henry is out as Finley tagged the bag there, forced him out over at first base for the second out. We'll take us fourth in the order, the catcher, Corbin Well. Had a chance to chat with Corbin a little bit earlier this afternoon as we got down here a few hours ago. An outstanding young man on this new Waverly team. And the first pitch to Corbin, little sunshine out there in the outfield. This one will go foul off the third base line. The early count here on Corbin Well is 0-1. Again, welcome in. Let us know you're out there this afternoon. We'd love to hear from you. Game 2 of this Region 3 3A baseball playoff here in East Texas. Turning out to be a fair day today. A little bit hot here, 86 degrees, but some cloud cover gracing us with a little bit of shade and the wind ever so gently blowing. Next pitch to the outside. It's evened up now at 1-1. Tom Waddill, one of our sponsors, joining us. This pitch off speed to the inside. 2 balls and a strike. Again, this entire series is made possible. Presenting sponsor, Robert Lindemann of HITTSS Solutions, player development online at HITTSS.com. Here's the next pitch on the way. This one fouled off the third base side. It'll go just outside that Diboll dugout over there off the third base line and over the fence. It's 2-2, evened up here on Corbin Well. 2 outs. We are runner on third for New Waverly. No score, just underway here in the top of the first. Isaac De Jesus on the bump here for the Lumberjacks. Kaden Brasher, the catcher. This one will pop foul off the first base side of the wind carry. It did just foul over the fence over in the corner off the right side. Brody Finley over at first. Angel Rios is the second baseman. Edgar Portillo over at third. Zane Cortines, the shortstop. And then from left to right, it's Palacio, Carson Morales, and Braden Wilson for Diboll. That sets up your defense. We are here on the fourth batter. Corbin Well, the catcher here for New Waverly. Currently 2-2, 2 away. A hit here would score and get the Bulldogs on the board first. Here's the delivery from De Jesus. This one swung around and missed here, and they're going to say the bat did nick that ball, so it will stay alive here. The foul ball will keep Corbin Well battling here. The count remains 2s across the board. Again, good to hear from you, Tom Waddill, joining us here this afternoon. Here's the pitch. This one swung around. He's got to take off running. It got away and running over, and the put out over at first for the final out. He did swing and miss that one, but the 1-3 putt will put him out over at first. We are 3 outs through 4 batters here. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on for New Waverly. We will get that scoreboard moved around for you as well, so it's out of the way. We'll step aside, though, for now. We'll take a break. More baseball coming your way here from Nacogdoches, Texas. This is SHN Sports.
Hey friends, Rob Hipp here. Are you searching for top-notch promotional products? Well, discover Advantage Specialties in Huntsville, now featuring the screen printing division, formerly T-Bar T Custom Designs in New Waverly. With their vast selection of fun and traditional items, they help improve trade show traffic, motivate staff, and much more. Explore AdvantageSpecialties.com for all your promotional needs. Trust Advantage Specialties, the promotional product experts committed to your success. Hey there, New Waverly Bulldogs fans. As our team swings into the playoffs, let's show our support with a big cheer from Tom Waddill of the Home Run Team at eXp Realty. Supporting our Bulldogs and helping families find dream homes, Tom's team is your go-to for real estate. Call 936-649-2808 or email texasrealtortw@gmail.com. Let's win, Bulldogs. Choose Tom Waddill and the Home Run Team at eXp Realty. Go Bulldogs.
back at it, friends. Thanks for joining us here on SHN Sports as we go to the bottom of the first inning. And we know that there may have been a little bit of some internet issues, but we're working through those here this afternoon. Welcome in again to Nacogdoches, Texas, as Diboll now at bat. They are the designated home team here in Game 2, as New Waverly was last night. The wind picking up a little bit here. It wasn't too windy earlier, but every once in a while we have a few bursts of wind here in Nacogdoches. Start with Cade Garrett. He'll get the start here for the Bulldogs this afternoon. Corbin Well, the catcher. Braden Stevenson over at first. At second is Lane Fortune. We'll go third, Brett Adams, and then shortstop is Austin Dowies. Then from left to right, Evan Irwin, Hunter Henry, and Will Larison. That is your defense for the Bulldogs here in this matchup. Leading off will be the center fielder, batting first, the Carson Morales, the right-handed batter here for Diboll. Here's the first pitch on the way. That one just in the zone for a strike. It's 0-1 early here on Morales. Next one will go foul to the backstop. Take us a quick 0-2 count here on 2 pitches from Cade Garrett. Here's the next pitch. This one will go foul as well. Staying alive here on an 0-2. Next delivery, dropped in, got him looking for the first out. So Cade Garrett coming out strong here, as we'll go second in the order, Isaac DeJesus. One out we are here, bottom of the first, no score, Game 2. Here's the pitch. Just to the inside. 1 ball, no strikes on the pitcher, Isaac DeJesus. Once again, let us know you're out there. We'd love to hear from you here this afternoon. Our fan text line is open. Charles McDowell joining us already today, commenting, saying, bring home a victory, Bulldogs. Shouting out to my great nephew, Hunter Henry. He's watching from Montgomery, Texas. Bearcat Charlie, good to hear from you, Charlie. Also, Justin Crean back in Huntsville joining us. Here's the 2-0. This one stays fair. The throw from third over to first in time. Good field work out there by Brett Adams over to Braden Stevenson, and we're 2 up, 2 down. To bring up third in the order, the third baseman, Edgar Portillo.
Next up to bat, number 18, Edgar Portillo.
So Portillo here, third in the order, the third baseman. Isaac DeJesus taking some time to get back over. He will go back to that dugout off the third base side for Diboll. I want to welcome in any Diboll fans as well. Even though we broadcast for New Waverly, we always want visiting teams to feel welcome in. Talked to several folks there from Diboll and Angelina County. We appreciate you being here with us. First pitch of ball. Here's the 1-0 this time. Right across the plate for a strike. It's 1-1. We'll even it up here with 2 outs. Again, no score in the bottom of the first. Big shout out as well, Nathan Height being here with us today again. This one should pop up over to center. A little bit of sunshine, making the grab. Boy, how about that? Coming in front of Hunter Henry was Austin Dowies, as he called for it right at the last moment and made a diving grab for the third and final out. No runs, hits, errors, no one left on, of course. How about that? 3 up, 3 down for New Waverly. We're already through 1, folks. Top of the second coming up when we come back. Stay with us. This is SHN Sports.
Hey there, New Waverly Bulldogs fans. As our team swings into the playoffs, let's show our support with a big cheer from Tom Waddill of the Home Run Team at eXp Realty. Supporting our Bulldogs and helping families find dream homes, Tom's team is your go-to for real estate. Call 936-649-2808 or email texasrealtortw@gmail.com. Let's win, Bulldogs. Choose Tom Waddill and the Home Run Team at eXp Realty. Go Bulldogs!
Farmhouse Furniture and Gifts has a new location in downtown Huntsville, now on the corner of 7 Houston Avenue and 11th Street. Shop for unique gifts, homemade canned goods, locally poured candles, home decor, and much more. sit among the charm of unique, one-of-a-kind French country farmhouse furniture. You'll see why Farmhouse Furniture and Gifts was voted Best Home Decor in the Items 2021 Reader's Choice. Come shop with us at our new location, 1118 11th Street, or call us at 936-439-4972.
Welcome back, friends. We'll get started here. Top of the second inning. And here for New Waverly, no score. We'll get underway again. Top of the second. 5, 6, and 7. It's the third baseman, Brett Adams. Here's the first pitch on the way from De Jesus. High to the inside. And look at that one coming across for a ball. 1-0 to get rolling here for Adams. Next on the way here. Swing around and a miss. 1-1. It's a lineup change. Here's the next one, the 1-1. Swung around and a miss, also 1-2. A little bit of a change for New Waverly in their lineups leading off and starting for this one. Swung on. Fouled it here, he'll stay alive. For Diboll, they did not change anything about their lineup. Of course, the positions have changed, but they kept in the same lineup. Why not? It worked for them last night in the 8-2 victory. Here's the 1-2 to Brett Adams. It's on the way, curve to the outside and low. Will even us up at 2 apiece. 2 balls, 2 strikes, no outs, nobody on. Just underway here, top of the second. Here's the pitch. High upstairs. That'll take us to our first full count of the afternoon coming early. Here's the payoff pitch. This one swung on. Should be catchable infield. We'll see her to the outfield now. The left fielder, Antonio Palacio, rather, making the grab there for the first out on that payoff pitch. A pop-up over to left. Bring up 6 in the order, the second baseman, Lane Fortune.
Next up to bat, number 2, Lane Fortune.
Lane Fortune here batted 8th last night, where he went 1 for 2. Swung around here. That pitch was low. He's bit at it. Swung around for a strike. It's 0-1. So again, the second baseman, Lane Fortune. Right-handed pitch on the way from De Jesus. This one high to the inside. That'll even us up at a ball and a strike. Again, no score as we're just underway here. Second inning. Top of the second. I want to welcome everybody in. A lot of messages coming in. We'll get to those throughout this broadcast. Here's the 1-1. Fastball curve to the outside. And we'll take it 2-1. I want to remind you that Bulldog fan text line is open, just as it always is. Send us a text. Let us know you're out there at 512-522-9105. That 2-1 low to the outside as well from De Jesus. It's now 3-1. Carson Morales was on the bump last night for Diboll, and 103 pitches by that young man. Had a solid performance for the Lumberjacks. Here's the 3-1. Curve to the outside. Good eye by Lane Fortune, and he'll reach on a 1-out walk. That'll bring us down, starting the bottom of the order now, the first baseman, Braden Stevenson. Good turnout here. The stands almost completely full here at Dragon Baseball Stadium here on the site of Nacogdoches High School. The umbrellas are out. Appreciate our friend Amy as well here from New Waverly, providing some shade for us. She is one of the sponsors here from Rainmasters Seamless Gutters, and she provided a couple of umbrellas for us here. First pitch on the way, low to the inside. Good eye, Braden Stevenson. He'll take it for a ball. It's 1-0, 1 away. Nikki McRobert joining us all the way from Australia, listening in. Nikki, good to hear from you. Here's the next pitch. Swung around and a miss here to bring it to 1-1. Nikki, by the way, her son Matt McRobert, the punter for Sam Houston State during the national championship. Veteran on that team. Of course, he has graduated and moved on, but a very special family, an outstanding young man, and always great to see the McRoberts This one swung on, should go foul over the net. It will drop right in front of some of the fans there in front of the press box. And the count at 1-2. Pick attempt, throw over to first. Saw one of those runners get out on New Waverly as Morales was slinging them over there last night. He was keeping the base runners very close to the bags in that previous matchup. Again, game 2 here, elimination game for New Waverly. Pitch on the way. High to the inside. Brasher just got behind that. That'll even us up at 2 balls and 2 strikes here. Again, 7th in the order. We are the first baseman for New Waverly, Braden Stevenson. Battling here, trying to advance Fortune, who reached on a walk moments ago into scoring position. Here's the pitch. Swung around and missed. Second strikeout of this early afternoon for Isaac DeJesus. And the second out for New Waverly.
For the Bulldogs, number 8, Charlie Drain.
Bring up 8th in the order, designated hitter number 8, Charlie Drain. Here's the pitch. This one getting away from the catcher, should advance Fortune on a wild pitch over there to second. So Fortune over at second base now in scoring position, and it's 1-0 on Charlie Drain. Next delivery. Just to the inside, 2-0. Isaac DeJesus here for Diboll. The pitch on the way. It's one over to third. Portillo taking a few steps. Throw to first is in plenty of time. And we are 3 away on a routine play over there. As that one grounded over to third for the third and final out. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. So New Waverly has left 2 on. Not able to bring any home just yet. But we're still very early, friends. We're through 1.5, bottom of the second. Coming up when we come back, stay with us. It's New Waverly Playoff Baseball, brought to you by Robert Lindemann of HITTSS Solutions Player Development, online at HITTSS.com. Stay with us.
About. The Color Bar is Huntsville's newest full-service salon, now offering Huntsville's only hydro massage, 60 minutes for $70. The Color Bar is offering Brazilian blowout specials to fight the Texas humidity. Indulge yourself in a relaxing environment with complimentary hand massage and aromatherapy steam towel. Walk-ins are welcome and after-hours appointments are available. The Color Bar, located at 2405 Avenue I, Suite B, or call us 936-439-4972. Find us online at colorbartx.com. The Color Bar, it's all about the experience.
Change requires preparation. When seasons change, we check our gardens and plants. We check our heating and AC systems. We rotate our wardrobes. There's work to be done because preparation is always best. I'm Greg Smith with Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. As your hometown experts in celebrating life, we're here to help you prepare for the next season, to help you make decisions without burdening your family. It's our family's way of serving yours, and we are honored to do so. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home.
Welcome back, friends. We'll get rolling here for Diboll now as we get started. To the bottom of the second, this one hit right up to the bump there. Cade Garrett will run and make the tag himself over at first base on Brody Finley as he is forced out, 1 away, and that's 4 in a row retired here by Cade Garrett. The Sunshine returning here to Dragon Baseball Stadium.
Number 9, Antonio Palacio.
By the way, the corner's here at 320, straight away at 363, and we do have some wind here, 86 miles per hour, partly cloudy skies. We had a few drops of rain, nothing major, just a few sprinkles earlier, and we're hoping that that stays away. This will go down now to Antonio Palacio. Over to short. The throw is there in time. Beautiful field work by Austin Dowies to Braden Stevenson. 2 up, 2 down, brings up the right fielder. 6th in the batting order, it is Braden Wilson.
Next up to bat, number 7, Braden Wilson.
Here's the pitch from Garrett. High to the inside, 1 ball, no strikes. Basically 1 pitch outs on those first 2 batters. Here's the next delivery from the right hand. Beautiful pitch, drops in the zone for a strike on an off speed. It's 1-1. Paige Nelson joining in on the YouTube stream saying, let's go Bulldogs. Here's the 1-1. I lost track of that one in the shade. Here's the second baseman, Lane Fortune, calling for it. Left glove up, snags it. And it's another 3 up, 3 down kind of inning here for New Waverly, as they are taking care of business on the defensive side. 2 innings already blown by, and we'll go back to the top of the 3rd when we come back. Stay with us. More exciting baseball here at New Waverly Playoff Baseball, brought to you by Robert Lindemann of HITTSS Solutions Player Development when we come back here on SHN.
Perilous times. With unexpected dangers lurking, you need someone to keep you safe. A 25-year veteran-owned business, Lonestar Security and Investigations enables peace of mind. Services include unarmed, armed, and personal protection officers, private investigators, as well as NRA firearms training and DPS safety courses in their state-of-the-art virtual simulators. From personal services to protecting critical business assets, Lonestar Security and Investigations is on your side. For more information, visit LoneStarSecurityTX.com.
The Oak Ridge Disciple House is a nonprofit, faith-based Christian character building ministry helping men 18 and older who are suffering from drug and alcohol addiction. Oak Ridge is committed to serving and helping men who are truly ready to surrender and want to change their lives for the better. Oak Ridge wants to be a part of God's work in restoring lives and family relationships. There is light at the end of the tunnel. That light can be found through the Oak Ridge Disciple House. For more information, visit them online at oakridgedisciplehouse.com.
Welcome back at it. Will Larison getting things started. 9-1-3 for New Waverly. Swung on the first pitch. This one trying to drop the shortstop, making the throw in time. Give Zane Cortina's credit there as he threw it over to Finley, a dagger, and we're 1 away. And that's now 3 in a row retired here by Isaac De Jesus.
Next up to bat for the Bulldogs, number 19, Austin.
We'll go back
Dowie.
to the top now. It's the shortstop, Austin Dowies, as he grounded one over to third for the first out back in the first to get things started here this afternoon. First pitch on the way to Dowies. Swing and a miss here. Got him to bite. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1. That one a little close to the inside. Take it here, 1 ball and 1 strike. Next pitch out of the zone for a ball, 2-1. Now the 2-1. That one low there. Beautiful eye on that one by Austin Dowies. He got his options here. Had 3-1, 1 away, top of the 3rd. No score still. Looking to get on here. The 3-1 to the outside, and he'll reach on a 1-out walk. Bring up second in the order.
Next up to bat for
the pitcher,
Bulldogs,
Cade
number
Garrett.
3, Cade Garrett.
My mother, Shirley Hip, watching from Georgetown, saying, "Sick 'em, Bulldogs." Mom, good to hear from you. Love you very much. Happy Mother's Day, by the way, tomorrow. It's all the moms out there. Cade Garrett 1 for 1 today. He singled, then came around over to second on an error, then left stranded at third back in the first. He's one of the 2 that have been left on so far for New Waverly here in this early ball game. Here's the pitch. This one over to center. Will it line or drop? This one on the way. Oh, he dropped it! Carson Morales dropped the ball. That should bring runners to 2 and 3. And how about that? As Cade Garrett will single and then advances, or beg your pardon, he'll reach on that error. It should have been caught out there. And so Morales not able to haul that one in. Garrett all the way
Next
over
up
to
for the
second,
Bulldogs,
and
number
Dowies
16, Hunter
over to
Henry.
third. So both runners in scoring position. That'll take us third in the order, the center fielder, Hunter Henry. Just one out here, an opportunity for the Bulldogs to put some marks on the board and take the early lead. Isaac DeJesus on the bump. Kicks up, here's the pitch. This one, right up the middle, fumbled around, trying to reach over to first. Did he get there in time? Oh, he's safe, baby, and one comes in. How about that for New Waverly taking the early lead here, 1-0 with one out in the top of the third. So Dowies will come in and score. Garrett over to third. Henry officially reaching over there on an error. One out we are. This is Corbin Ware. This one getting away from the catcher on a wild pitch. Sliding in, diving, scoring. How about it for New Waverly taking advantage of mistakes and coming in, scoring the second run here in the top of the third as Garrett will come in and score. And Henry will advance over to second. We talked to Coach Morphew before in pregame, as you heard. He said, hey, a lot of that damage that we had in that 8-2 loss last night, we brought it upon ourselves. We've watched it. It's 0-0. And New Waverly with the early 2-0 advantage here in the top of the third. Jesus, the pitch on the way. This one fouled into the back of the net off the first baseline. The count here 1-1 on Corbin Well. We'll get to some of those text messages coming in on the fan line. You can text us 512-522-9105. High to the inside, 2-1 on Will. Here's the pitch. High to the inside. Corbin Well ahead now, 3-1. Just one out for New Waverly with the 2-0 early advantage here, top of the third in game number 2. Here's the pitch. Low it goes, and now runners on 1 and 2. So a one-out walk for Corbin Well. And that'll bring up fifth in the order, the third baseman, Brett Adams.
Brett Adams.
Listen, Sandy chiming in on the Facebook stream saying, go Dogs, good to see you. Thanks for chiming in. April from Alice, Texas, texting us earlier, cheering on the Bulldogs. Good to hear from you, April.
Brock Thorne.
Also, Michael and Angie Youngblood in New Waverly saying, let's go Bulldogs. You've got this. Mary Ellis cheering on Coach Papa and the boys, also chiming in earlier. First pitch is on the way to Adams. Low to the outside, 1 ball, no strikes. And also all the way from California, Nanny Goat and Aunt Sharona are cheering on Braden Stevenson and the Bulldogs. Always great to hear from you folks. Here's the 1-0. To the outside. These are getting away from DeJesus here, and it's 2-0. He's got to be careful. He is just 2 more balls away from loading the bases for New Waverly. Here's the 2-0. This one fouled off the bat into the backstop, and it's 2-1. Again, just one out here. New Waverly with that 2-0 advantage, top of the third. First 2 innings moving along very quickly. Trying to throw, and oh my goodness. They're going to say the runner is out. He was trying to steal. He got back on the bag, and Coach Morphew wants to have a quick discussion here. Tough break there as Hunter Henry was off the bag, sliding back, diving, and they say he's out. And Coach Morphew's going to have a chat here with the umpire over there near second. Doesn't like that call, and so Henry is out for the second out. So that'll take a runner out of scoring position for New Waverly. The count at 2-1 here on Brett Adams. Here's the pitch. That one in the zone. Painting it for a strike, 2-2. Here's the delivery. This one swung on late. Foul will go way behind us. In the backyard of somebody. There's a house back here behind us. You don't see that too often. Man, if I lived right there, Nathan, I'd build me a little stand so I could watch some baseball here. Count at 2-2 remains. The at-bat stays alive for Brett Adams. Look at that house is 50 feet away from us. Here's the 2-2. Swung on over to center. Will this one drop? It will, right into the glove of Carson Morales for the third and final out. But New Waverly taking care of business, doing a little bit of damage here in the third inning as they score 2 runs. Those 2 runs coming on no hits. They were both unearned, 2 errors, and 1 left on base for the Bulldogs. They've got the lead. We're through 2.5. Bottom of the third coming up when we come back. Stay with us. More baseball here on SHN Sports, presented by HITTSS Solutions Player Development online at HITTSS.com.
New Waverly baseball fans, as we celebrate our team's achievements, let's recognize HITTSS Solutions Player Development, led by Coach Robert Lindemann, for their support. HITTSS Solutions is dedicated to helping players reach their full potential. To elevate your game, contact Coach Robert at 512-429-2491 or visit HITTSS.com. We appreciate HITTSS Solutions and Coach Robert Lindemann's commitment to New Waverly baseball. Keep striving for greatness, Bulldogs. Bulldogs fans, this is your game day shout out from WC Auto Center, keeping Huntsville's wheels turning since 1997. From tune-ups to tires, brakes to big repairs, their ASE certified master mechanics handle it all. So when you want to drive like a Bulldog, call WC Auto Center at 936-291-1093. WC Auto Center, keeping you in the game just like our Bulldogs. Go New Waverly.
Welcome back at it, fans. Thanks for joining us here on SHN Sports. Game number 2. It is New Waverly versus Diboll as we get rolling here from Nacogdoches, Texas. And for Diboll, trailing 2-0, get started here in the bottom of the third. They'll go to the bottom of the order, 7, 8, and 9, the second baseman, Angel Rios, to get things started here. Just out of the reach, it's a ball, 1-0. Again, more messages coming in as well. We'll get to those, as we always do. Appreciate everybody chiming in. Next pitch, drop in the zone for the strike. Cade Garrett, beautiful pitch, 1-1. He has retired 6 in a row. 2 quick 3-up, 3-down innings here for Cade Garrett. Here's the next delivery. This one just to the inside, 2-1. Nobody on, again, just underway here, bottom of the third. Diboll trailing 2-0. Here's the next one. This one will pop foul. Over the fence it goes, and to grandmother's house we go. Off the first base line, count even at 2-2. Last time a batter faced 2 strikes was Carson Morales to lead this game off, and he looked at that one coming across for a strikeout. This one fouled off the third base line. That bat will stay alive here on Rios, facing 2-2. Again, feel free to send comments on the social media feeds as well. We can see those. We'll get to them as the game goes. And now the 2-2. This one over. It will drop there at right. And after retiring 6 in a row, it's a leadoff single for Angel Rios. Go down to 8th in the order, the designated hitter, Caden Brasher.
Next up for the Lumberjacks, number 4, Caden Brasher.
Cade Garrett, quick toss over to first, little pick attempt, threw it over to Stevenson, and diving back in time is Rios. Garrett with the sunshine to his back. Here's the pitch. Oh, it's close there, but they're going to say low to the outside. 1 ball, no strikes on Caden Brasher. Garrett getting a little shade there on the forehead from the brim of his baseball cap. So he'll keep an eye over at first. Looking over that left shoulder, throws with the right hand. Base runner diving back is Rios. 1 ball, no strikes, no outs. Here in the bottom of the third. Diboll trailing 2-0 here in game 2. They won last night 8-2 in this best of 3 game series. Boy, next one to the outside as well. Looked good. We are off to an angle a little bit, but from up here looked, it could have went either way. The ball is what it was called. It's 2-0. Another toss over to first. Cade Garrett not going to allow Rios too much leg room over there coming off that bag. Here's the 2-0. Just to the outside on the curveball. Take it 3 balls, no strike. First time that a batter has been up 3 balls here with Cade Garrett. And Garrett having a quick discussion as Braden Stevenson came over from first. Just wants to settle him down a little bit and have a chat up there on the bump. Well, the only bad thing about where we're sitting up here, we love being in the middle of our fans, but there's a lot of people bringing food by. That's one thing Nathan and I always look forward to after these games, going to grab a bite to eat. Here's the 3-0. Critical pitch on the way. Dropped in the zone for a strike. It's 3-1. Friends from TSN Sports joining us, saying howdy, watching from Tennessee. Thanks for chiming in. That one coming across on YouTube. 3-1 the current count here. Another toss over to first. Cade Garrett keeping an eye over there, throwing at Stevenson. Angel Rios remains over there at first base, about 6 feet off the bag. Very fast runner, and that's one reason Garrett knows it. Here's the right-handed delivery on the way. This one hit hard over to center. We'll see if Henry can get under it. Backpedaling near the 363, and he does. There will not be an opportunity for the runner to advance over to second on that one, and we are now 1 away. Good job by Henry there. A little bit of sunshine in his face. Able to haul that one in on a fairly routine play at center for the first out. That'll bring up 9th in the order,
for the Lumberjacks,
Zane Cortini.
Zane Cortini.
So it is Zane Cortines here. Zane Cortines. Zane scoring 2 runs on his 4 appearances. Placing a bunt here, running up the third baseman, scooping it. Adams, throw to first. Got him out, baby. And almost a double play, but that runner's going to be just safe over at second. Boy, love the hustle out there, though, by Brett Adams. Little roll, scoop, and boogie over there with a throw to first.
Morales.
Go back top of the order, the center fielder, Carson Morales. This one chopped foul off the third base line. It'll roll into the fence way out there. Early count here on Morales is 0-1. Once again, you can let us know you're out there. You can text us on the fan text line, 512-522-9105. Here's the pitch, low in the dirt. And a huge burst of sunshine returning to the field here at Dragon Baseball Field. The count at 1 ball and 1 strike on Carson Morales. 2 away we are as Diboll trailing 2-0 here in the bottom of the third. Here's the pitch from Garrett. This one will drop over to left, and coach is going to tell the runner to come around. Will he get there in time? He will. And a little stand-up double there for Carson Morales. So the RBI double will bring in the first run as Rios comes in, and now the stakes cooking for Diboll, trying to put together a little 2-out rally here. Morales will hand the guard over to the coach. He'll run back over to second. Go down second in the order.
Next up for the Lumberjacks, number
pitcher,
3,
Isaac De Jesus. 2-1. Diboll trailing here, but trying to put together something here in this inning. The next pitch on the way, or the first one on the way, rather, to De Jesus. Just to the inside. It's 1 ball, no strikes. Garrett keeping an eye over there at second. Right foot just on the back of the bump. This one drops over to left center. Should score the tying run, and it will. And we are all tied up here. The 2-out rally starting now for Diboll. It's an RBI single now for Isaac De Jesus. Is that will bring in Carson Morales. Terry and Mike Smith in Huntsville chiming in, saying, come on, Bulldogs, bring home the win.
Now up to bat, number 18, Edgar Portillo.
Bring up third in the order, the third baseman, Edgar Portillo. Right-handed batter here for Diboll. Stands pretty center in that box. Runner remains over at first is Isaac De Jesus. Here's the pitch on the way. This one over to the second baseman, Fortune. Throw to first, routine ground out play for the third and final out. But, well, there you go. Diboll with a little bit of juice here in that inning. They scored 2 runs. Those 2 runs coming on 3 hits. There was no errors and 1 left on base. We are all knotted up. That third inning generous to both of these teams. We'll just go back to 0-0 when we come back. Top of the 4th getting underway. Stay with us. It's New Waverly Playoff Baseball, game number 2, brought to you by Robert Lindemann of HITTSS Solutions Player Development. Stay with us. This is SHN Sports.
Hey, New Waverly Bulldogs fans, unleash your spirit with Too Darn Cute by Lynz. Get your hands on our customized gear in time for the holidays. If you need a rush order, no problem. Just contact us before purchasing. We love creativity. Choose your favorite fabric, colors, and fonts for a truly personalized touch. We can't wait to bring your custom orders to life. Stay in the loop. Follow Too Darn Cute by Lynz on Facebook and Instagram for exciting deals, giveaways, and sneak peeks at our new products. Show your Bulldogs baseball pride and style. Go Bulldogs! Today's game is proudly sponsored by Rainmasters Seamless Gutters, our locally family-owned business since 1992. With Trey, a Houston firefighter, and Amy, a New Waverly ISD teacher at the helm, their commitment to quality work and top-notch materials is a home run. Just like our Bulldogs, Rainmasters brings dedication and teamwork to every project. Whether it's new gutter systems, repairs, or cleanouts, they're A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau and Home Advisor. So when you need gutter experts, visit rainmasters2002.com. Let's go, Bulldogs, and remember, with Rainmasters Seamless Gutters, you're always covered.
First pitch on the way as we get things going here, Lane Fortune. And the early count here, 1-0 on Lane. Next pitch. That one dropped in for the strike to even us up at 1-1. Just underway here in the top of the 4th. As New Waverly back at bat, 6, 7, and 8. Lane Fortune followed by Braden Stevenson, who's on deck. This one hit foul off that first base side. It's 1-2. Here's the pitch. This one swung on. That may be catchable in foul territory. It is. Left glove up by Brody Finley, making a routine grab in foul territory for the first out. Bring up 7 in the order, Braden Stevenson.
Bulldogs, number 7, Braden Stevenson.
Abigail Nolan chiming in, saying, let's go New Waverly Bulldogs from Union Ranch Wedding and Event Venue. Here's the pitch on the way to Stevenson. Swung on late here. This one goes foul behind him. And it'll roll softly into the backstop off that third base line. It's 0-1. Here's the right-handed pitch. Swing and a miss. Brought the fastball. Got him to bite. 0-2. 0-2, 1 away. Top of the 4th, tied up 2 apiece. New Waverly back at bat here. They're in the maroon uniforms, white pinstripe, maroon helmets. Here's a right-handed pitch from De Jesus. That one in the dirt. First ball here on the third pitch, 1-2. One, two, one away. De Jesus, left leg up, right-handed pitch. That one well into the dirt. Wild pitch got away from him. Nobody was on. They would have been. That could have been a base advance. Sid the count now even at 2-2. Welcome everybody in again. Thanks for joining us here this afternoon on SHN Sports. And a joy and privilege here to broadcast New Waverly. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss for the second out. Struck him out swinging. Third strikeout of the afternoon for Isaac De Jesus.
Now up for the Bulldogs, number 8, Charlie Drain.
I gave Cade Garrett a hit. They don't have any hits on the board officially for New Waverly. Drain there now. That pitch will drop in for a strike right there in the zone, 0-1. That was a good pitch by De Jesus on Charlie Drain. Drain 0 for 1 today, grounded one over to third. Swing and a miss here on the off-speed pitch. Now it's 0-2. Here's the pitch. Sunshine to the left cheek of De Jesus. This one will chop over. Ground to Rios at second. Throw in time over to first to Finley. And the routine play will take us 3 up and 3 down for New Waverly. Not able to find anything there, but still a lot of baseball to go. We're through 3.5. Bottom of the 4th inning coming back here on SHN. Stay with us. We've got more baseball coming your way.
Fans, this game is brought to you in part by Moak & Moak Attorneys at Law, your trusted hometown law firm. For over 40 years, they've been hitting legal home runs right here in Walker County. Whether it's probate, estate planning, real estate law, business organization law, and more, they've got your bases covered. Just like our Bulldogs, they know the value of team spirit and a strong defense. So when life throws you a curveball, you can count on Moak & Moak. Call 936-295-6394 today. Go Bulldogs, and remember, at Moak & Moak, they're batting for you. Hey there, New Waverly Bulldogs fans. As our team swings into the playoffs, let's show our support with a big cheer from Tom Waddill of the Home Run Team at eXp Realty. Supporting our Bulldogs and helping families find dream homes, Tom's team is your go-to for real estate. Call 936-649-2808 or email texasrealtortw@gmail.com. Let's win, Bulldogs. Choose Tom Waddill and the Home Run Team at eXp Realty. Go Bulldogs.
Back at it here on SHN Sports. New Waverly Playoff Baseball brought to you by HITTSS Solutions. Player development online at HITTSS.com. Big thank you to Robert Lindemann for helping to make this series possible as well. And we'll start here for Diboll getting underway in the bottom of the 4th. Right in the heart of the order, the 4, 5, and 6, Brody Finley. First pitch on the way, dropped over to third. Adams the throw to first in time. 1 pitch, 1 out. That's the way we like it. And that will take us now to Antonio Palacio, 5th in the order, the left fielder. He is 0 for 1 today. Grounded one over to short for the second out, back in the second.
Next up for the Lumberjacks, number 9, Antonio Palacio.
Cade Garrett with the sun on his back. Here's the right-handed pitch. This one chopped foul off the third baseline. 0-1 to get things started here for Antonio Palacio. Pitch fouled into the back of the net. It's 0-2. Again, welcome in. Let us know you're out there. We'd love to hear from you. A lot of comments, a lot of messages coming in here this afternoon. Even if you're from Diboll, we'd love to hear from you. Here's the 0-2. High upstairs to the inside. That'll take the first strike, 1-2. Texas Signature Roofing supporting the Fighting New Waverly Bulldogs. Go Dogs. They're in Huntsville and College Station. Thanks for chiming in. Here's the 1-2. This one swung on. Should be an opportunity. Oh, dropping the ball. They're going to throw over to first, and he's just out. A bit of a fumble around there by Stevenson, but luckily able to come up and make that play. Cade Garrett was right on it for his team, and we are 2 away.
Next up for the Lumberjacks, number
Game
7,
of teamwork.
Braden Wilson.
That'll take us now 6 in the order. The right fielder, Braden Wilson. Wilson this afternoon, 0 for 1. First pitch, off speed, in the zone for the strike. It's 0-1. Wilson popped one up over to third for the third out back in the second. This one will go foul to the trees behind us, way off that first base line. It's quickly 0-2 here on Braden Wilson. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for the third and final out. And the second strikeout of the afternoon for Cade Garrett. And it's a 1-2-3 kind of inning for the Bulldogs. We're through 4. We'll step aside. More to come when we come back. This is SHN Sports.
New Waverly Bulldogs fans, as our team swings into the playoffs, let's show our support with a big cheer from Tom Waddill of the Home Run Team at eXp Realty. Supporting our Bulldogs and helping families find dream homes, Tom's team is your go-to for real estate. Call 936-649-2808 or email texasrealtortw@gmail.com. Let's win, Bulldogs. Choose Tom Waddill and the Home Run Team at eXp Realty. Go Bulldogs.
Change requires preparation. When seasons change, we check our gardens and plants. We check our heating and AC systems. We rotate our wardrobes. There's work to be done because preparation is always best. I'm Greg Smith with Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. As your hometown experts in celebrating life, we're here to help you prepare for the next season, to help you make decisions without burdening your family. It's our family's way of serving yours, and we are honored to do so. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home.
Welcome back, friends. Thanks for joining us here on SHN Sports. We'll get rolling. Top of the 5th inning. We'll go bottom of the order, 7, 8, and 9. Actually, we will not. Let me flip my script here. We will go the bottom of the order, 9, 1, and 2 to Will Larison. And the first one in the zone for the strike. It's 0-1 here. Will 0 for 1 here this afternoon. And Waverly back at bat. That pitch curved to the outside. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. We'll go back up on deck. Austin Dowies and then Cade Garrett in that 1-2 here with Larison. Here's the pitch. Larison. It's on a ricocheted foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Just underway here in the top of the 5th. We're still knotted up at 2 apiece. Gregory Miller cheering on Braden a little bit ago. Appreciate that. Cheering on the Lumberjacks. Sarah Palacio cheering on the Jacks as well. Here's the 1-2. The outside. Good eye there by Will Larison to even us up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. A warm evening here in Nacogdoches, Texas. Warm afternoon. The 2-2. Swing around and a miss for the first out. And now the 4th strikeout by Isaac DeJesus. Go back to the top here, Austin Dowies.
Number 19, Austin Dowies.
One away, top of the 5th, tied 2 apiece. Here's the pitch. This one will pop straight up into the air, and we'll see who wants it. Barely able to make. Oh, he dropped it. Zane Cortini's not able to come up with that one, and it would have been tough. There's a lot of sunshine in his face. And Cortines again not able to drop that one in, and that will put
Next up for the Bulldogs, number 3.
Austin
Kane
Dowie's on.
Garrett.
And we'll officially score that as an error there on Cortines. That'll bring up second in the order, the pitcher, Cade Garrett. Pick attempt here, De Jesus over there to Finley. Letting Dowies know he's keeping an eye on him. Here's the right-handed pitch on the way. Trying to place bunt, and boy, that one ricocheted off of Brasher. Went down for the moment, popped back up. It's 0-1. Some other folks chiming in. Owen and Kate Slot. Owen says, axe the Jacks. Let's go, dogs. Love it. Keep those messages coming in on the fan text line, 512-522-9105. Cade Garrett, 0-1 here for New Waverly. Knotted up 2 apiece, top of the 5th, 1 out. Pitch high to the inside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. See if this one lines over to center. Running, making the grab is Carson Morales. In rhythm, he was running from center over to left. Snagged that one down for the 2nd out. Go 3rd in the order now, the center fielder for New Waverly. It's
Next
Hunter
up
Henry.
for the Bulldogs, number 16, Hunter Henry.
Quite a few folks joining us on the YouTube stream as well. We are on Facebook, trying to make this game as accessible as possible for everyone out there. Little left-handed batter here again to Henry. Little toss again to Jesus over there to Finley. Finley reaching on that error moments ago after Larison struck out swinging. It was the 4th strikeout by De Jesus. This one getting away from the first baseman. Should be able to advance into scoring position is Dowies. Rounding second, and we'll see if he wisely goes back to 3rd. Nobody was there, or wisely back to 2nd. Nobody was there at 2nd, so he was able to easily get back over. Here's the pitch. Low skipping on the dirt. 1 ball, no strikes. Hunter Henry finally got that first pitch tossed to him. Next pitch on the way. This one over to second. Rios with the throw to the bag and the force out there on a routine play for the 3rd and final out. No runs, no hits, 1 error, and 1 left on. It is the 4th left on for New Waverly, but we're still tied 2 apiece. Bottom of the 5th coming up, friends. Stay with us. More to come on New Waverly Playoff Baseball presented by HITTSS Solutions Player Development. We'll be right back after this.
Huntsville, now on the corner of 7 Houston Avenue and 11th Street. Shop for unique gifts, homemade canned goods, locally poured candles, home decor, and much more. Set among the charm of unique, one-of-a-kind French country farmhouse furniture. You'll see why Farmhouse Furniture and Gifts was voted Best Home Decor in the Items 2021 Reader's Choice. Come shop with us at our new location, 1118 11th Street, or call us at 936-439-4972.
Hey friends, Rob Hipp here. Are you searching for top-notch promotional products? Well, discover Advantage Specialties in Huntsville, now featuring the screen printing division, formerly T-Bar T Custom Designs in New Waverly. With their vast selection of fun and traditional items, they help improve trade show traffic, motivate staff, and much more. Explore AdvantageSpecialties.com for all your promotional needs. Trust Advantage Specialties, the promotional product experts committed to your success.
A warm afternoon here in Nacogdoches, Texas, on the campus of Nacogdoches High School. Game number 2 of the Region 3A. Region 3 3A baseball playoffs here in East Texas. As we'll get started, it'll go 7, 8, 9. Angel Rios for Diboll. First pitch on the way. It's outside the zone. An early ball. 1 ball, no strikes on Rios. On deck, Caden Brasher, and then it is Zane Cortines. This one up in the air, hit foul off the first base side, not catchable. Kiddos out there going to be able to track one down. Some sand out there. The youngsters having some fun here on this warm day. 1 ball, 1 strike, Angel Rios. Next one on the way. Got out of the hand of Garrett. Luckily nobody was on. 2-1. Feel free to text us at 512-522-9105. Let us know you're out there. We'll get to those as we have all game long. That is the Bulldog fan text line. We set it up just for you, Bulldog fans. Here's the 2-1. Painting the corner for a strike, 2-2. Here's the pitch. High, thought it dropped in, but just a little bit too high on the off speed to take us to a full count. And now the payoff pitch from the right hand of Garrett. On the way, this one over to third. Adams, the throw to first. Yes! For the first out. 8th in the order, the designated hitter, Caden Brasher.
Number 4, Caden Brasher.
Again, big thank you to Nathan Height helping us out here. Get Nathan a little wave time here. Nathan, there you go, Nathan. That's our buddy behind the scenes. Comes all the way in from Georgetown, helping to run the scoreboards. Appreciate all you do, my friend. Again, 8th in the order, Caden Brasher. Here we go. 2 low to the outside, 1 ball, no strikes. 1 away we are. Tied up 2 apiece here in the bottom of the 5th. There will be another game following this one. Here's the 1-0. Painting the corner for a strike, 1-1. Here's the right-handed pitch. From Cade Garrett to the inside, it's 2-1. Left leg up, right-handed delivery. Curveball way to the outside. Take Brasher here 3-1 with 1 out for Diboll. Tied 2 apiece. There's 2 marks coming in the 3rd for both of these teams. Here's the 3-1. Swing and a miss. That'll take us to a full count. Second batsman in a row here facing a payoff pitch from Cade Garrett. And now the delivery. Here it is. This one chopped foul off the third base line. The fans here giving Diboll's coach a hard time. There's a lot of those balls that were going his way over there in the coach's box and wasn't able to hold on to any. So they're just having a little bit of fun out here today. Count remains at 3-2. Here's Cade Garrett from the right hand. It's on the way to the outside and a 1-out walk for Caden Brasher. Take us to the bottom of the order.
Lumberjacks, number 1, Zane Cortines.
Here's Zane Cortines. Zane Cortines, 9th in the order. He is 0 for 1. Grounded one over to short, but it was a dagger of a play for that second out back in the 3rd. Little pick attempt. Garrett throwing over to Stevenson at first. Wanting to keep Brasher at bay. 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. We're tied 2 apiece. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Garrett looking over his left shoulder. a couple of glances, and now set to deliver. Shrugs his shoulders. Here's the pitch. Just to the outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. And Garrett on the 1-1. Painting the corner for a strike. It'll go 1 ball, 2 strikes on 1 out. Good friend Tim Rushing joining in. Tim, good to see you on the feed. Also my friend down in San Antonio, Texas, Bobby Stonsonberger joining us. Morgan Bryan, good to see you as well. They got a big game coming up here tonight. Do the Lady Hornets. Morgan, Coach Morgan, Bryan, good luck to you girls tonight there in Huntsville. Runner's going to take off and still 1-2 and stolen base. Easy Bake Oven does it there for Brasher. It is 2-2 now as Cortines took that one for a ball. In scoring position, Caden Brasher. Cortines 0-1, but 2 balls, 2 strikes here, 0 for 1 this afternoon. 1 away, tied 2 apiece, bottom of the 5th. Is now Garrett will look over his right shoulder to second base where Brasher awaiting. Here's the pitch. 2-2, too close to the inside. Will go to a full count. Every single batter faced here in this inning have all went to full counts. That'll be the same here for Zane Cortines. Garrett, deep breath. Now the pitch. Just out of the zone, and he'll reach also on a 1-out walk. So back-to-back walks now, Brasher and then Cortines. All of these coming on 3-2 payoffs.
Carson Morales.
And that will take us back to the top. The center fielder, Carson Morales. He is 1 for 2 today. Had the stand-up double back in the 3rd. Came around and scored in that inning. Back in the 1st, though, 3 pitches resulted in a strikeout looking for the 1st out. A little discussion again. Stevenson wanted to talk to Garrett. We've seen that here for the 2nd time this afternoon, and now Carson Morales will step in. 2-2 tied, bottom of the 5th. 1 away. Runners on 1 and 2 for Diboll. Here's the pitch. This one should line right over to 3rd. Adams, the throw to 1st. Safe. Boy. Did force out, though, over at 3rd, so the force is there for the 2nd out as he tagged that bag.
Next up for the Lumberjacks,
Cortines will advance over to 2nd, and Morales will reach on the fielder's choice. But again, Brasher is out. That'll take us down 2nd in the order, the pitcher, Isaac De Jesus. De Jesus 1 for 2 today. Grounded 1 over to 3rd for the 2nd out of the 1st. Had the RBI single in the 3rd. Took a swing on this pitch and missed. It's 0-1. Runners at 1 and 2. Cade Garrett trying to hold him at bay here. Tied up 2 apiece, bottom of the 5th, 2 outs. Garrett throwing over to 2nd. Toss that one over to Lane Fortune there at 2nd, trying to keep Cortines at bay. Here's the 0-1. This one popped up foul. It will go off the first base side and over the fence. Kiddos yet again. I don't think they saw it this time. There they go. There's a couple of kids running to it. One of the players out there actually ran and picked that one up. Kiddo didn't get there in time. 0-2 is where we stand right here on Isaac De Jesus. 2-out territory, bottom of the 5th. Here's the pitch. It's a wild pitch, high up, and that will advance both runners now. Diboll standing at 2 and 3. Cortines over to 3rd. Morales over to 2nd. Again, able to advance on a wild pitch. Count at 1-2 on Isaac De Jesus. And now the 1-2. This one over to the mound. Get the force out over there. They're going to throw to first, though, and a routine play will do it. So able to work out of it there was Cade Carrott. Give the Bulldogs credit as they take care of business. That should be the third out. It's a third out. Well, the umpires are sitting around waiting. That's a third out. I'm not understanding this at all, Nathan. It was the second out over there as Brasher was out. The unassisted tag, and I'm not sure what the holdup is here. But Morphew is going to get a discussion. We have no clue what's going on. I don't understand that at all. I don't understand that at all, Nathan. That makes absolutely no sense. Oh, cool. I guess we'll have our first ever in the history of me calling baseball 4 outs in an inning. I mean, I'd like to get an explanation of this because Angel Rios was out. That's the third out. Wow. Well, the home plate umpire said, don't yell at me. I'm not the one that made that call, but could he correct it? It was the first. This is unbelievable. Well, we'll just play through it, Nathan. I guess they called it a foul ball, is what ultimately happened. So that's why he came back. It was ruled a foul ball. And now it's 2-2. That's a weird play. That's why he came back. A late call, by the way, too. So 2-2 the count. Got a young man down here holding up the chair. It's getting a little testy up in here. 3-2. And so now De Jesus here on a 3-2. So that was it. They did not rule him out. They called it a foul ball. It was a late call. Now the payoff pitch on the way. And now the bases will load up at 1, 2, and 3. Boy, weird series turn of events here. And so now the bases are loaded.
In to run for the Lumberjacks, number 12, Latavian Forney. Now up to bat for the Lumberjacks, number 18, Edgar Portillo.
Take us third in the order, the third baseman, Edgar Portillo. Portillo here this afternoon, 0 for 2. Here's the pitch on the way. This one hit over to right. Larison, sunshine in his face, left glove up, and now after the drama, that will finally do it for the third and final out. A little bit of drama in that inning, but New Waverly holding them at bay here. No runs. There's no runs, no hits. Don't believe there were any errors in that inning, but 3 left on base. Boy, we're through 5. 6 coming up. Stay with us. We got a lot more to go here. This is New Waverly Baseball, made possible. Our broadcast by Robert Lindemann and HITTSS Solutions Player Development. We'll be right back after this.
The Oak Ridge Disciple House is a nonprofit, faith-based Christian character building ministry helping men 18 and older who are suffering from drug and alcohol addiction. Oak Ridge is committed to serving and helping men who are truly ready to surrender and want to change their lives for the better. Oak Ridge wants to be a part of God's work in restoring lives and family relationships. There is light at the end of the tunnel. That light can be found through the Oak Ridge Disciple House. For more information, visit them online at oakridgedisciplehouse.com.
Farmhouse Furniture and Gifts has a new location in downtown Huntsville, now on the corner of 7 Houston Avenue and 11th Street. Shop for unique gifts, homemade canned goods, locally poured candles, home decor, and much more. sit among the charm of unique, one-of-a-kind French country farmhouse furniture. You'll see why Farmhouse Furniture and Gifts was voted Best Home Decor in the Items 2021 Reader's Choice. Come shop with us at our new location, 1118 11th Street, or call us at 936-439-4972.
All right, friends, back at it. We'll get going here. Top of the 6th. It is Corbin Well to start things here for New Waverly. We are tied to a piece here in this elimination game. As New Waverly fighting here in this one. Both teams putting up 2 marks in the third. First pitch a ball, the next one on the way. This one popped up, will go way behind us. And over the fence, drops into somebody's yard, and the count at 1-1 on Corbin Well. Again, let us know you're out there. We'd love to hear from you. Next one, this one. Trying to lace this over. Third baseman, though, making the throw. He's off the bag. He's safe, baby. Oh, baby, he's safe. Corbin Well, a leadoff single in New Waverly, coming alive early here in the top of the 6th.
In to run for the Bulldogs, number 9, Brock Thorne. Now batting, number 15, Brett Adams.
So Brock Thorne will run for Corbin Well over at first after his single just moments ago. And here's Brett Adams, 5th in the order. Here's the pitch. Out of the zone, fastball for the ball, 1-0. De Jesus. Here's the right-handed pitch. This one will chop up to the bump. Opportunity for a double play. The throw is to second. Not able to make the throw at first. Better get back on that bag, and he does. So the force out is over there at second. And Adams will reach here on a fielder's choice.
Now batting for the Bulldogs, number 2, Lane Fortune.
Lane Fortune here. He is 0 for 1 here this afternoon. He popped one up in foul territory at first base for the first out, back in the 4th. Reached on a walk, advanced over on a wild pitch to second, left stranded back in the 2nd inning. Here's the next delivery. High to the inside, it's 1-0, the first pitch on the way to Lane. Next pitch drops in on an off speed right there in the zone. Beautiful pitch, De Jesus, 1-1, aces across the board. Let us know you're out there again. Send those comments. We'll get to them as this broadcast goes on. Here's the 1-1. Just as the last pitch, dropping right in there for the strike, it's 1-2. You can text us on that fan text line at 512-522-9105. Been calling him Fortune, but it is Fortune. I like saying Fortune, though. Here's the 1-2. This one pop up, goes foul. Just over the fence. The battle staying here, 1-2 on Fortune. Pick attempt, throw over to first, runner safe. Next pitch just out of the zone. It's 2-2. Top of the 6th, we are tied to apiece. Here in game 2, elimination game for New Waverly. They're trying to stay alive and force a game 3 tomorrow in Rusk. Here's the 2-2, swung on, foul off the first base side. The battle continues here for Lane Fortune. out here in just a little bit. We do have some shade with our umbrellas that Amy provided to us, our friends from Rainmasters Seamless Gutters. We appreciate that, but that sun should start going behind the trees behind us here in just a few moments. Here's the 2-2. This one will chop over to Cortines at third. The throw to first. He's out. We'll advance Adams over to second, though. 2 away. We'll go starting in the bottom of the order. The first baseman in that 7-hole, Braden Stevenson.
Bulldogs, number 7, Braden Stevenson.
Braden Stevenson here, 0 for 2, struck out swinging both times here this afternoon. When you're 0 for 2, you are due. Here's the pitch on the way. It's low, a ball, 1-0. Another message coming in here. Didn't have a name on that. Number ending in 5475 saying, "Go Dogs." Let us know your name. We'll give a shout out. Here's the 1-0. Runner will take off, trying to steal over to third. And he is safe, baby. Brett Adams over to third. He'll get a fist bump from Coach Rodney Morphew. The count here at 1-1 on Braden Stevenson. An opportunity to break this tie. It is 2 outs, though, here in the top of the 6th. A hit would score and give New Waverly the lead. Here's the pitch to the outside. It'll go 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch to the outside. It's 3-1. My beautiful Bridget joining in, and my daughter Braylon. She's 17 months old. She says she keeps saying, "Daddy, Daddy, Daddy." Loves listening in. Go Bulldogs. Here's the 3-1. It's on the way. This one will just knock off the net there in front of the Bulldog dugout to take us to a full count at 3-2. Braden Stevenson. An opportunity here for New Waverly. He is well due from last night and tonight, and now the chance at 3-2 here in the top of the 6th. Has his teammate over at third is Adams. Here's the pitch. This one over to center in the sunshine, and Morales, left glove up, makes the routine grab for the third and final out. So that will do it in the top of the 6th. No runs on 1 hit. There was no errors and 1 left on for New Waverly. Friends, we are through 5 1/2. Bottom of the 6th coming up when we come back. Stay with us. This is Bulldog Playoff Baseball, made possible by Robert Lindemann at HITTSS Solutions. Player development online at HITTSS.com. We'll be right back here in a moment.
Bulldogs fans, this is your game day shout out from WC Auto Center, keeping Huntsville's wheels turning since 1997. From tune-ups to tires, brakes to big repairs, their ASE certified master mechanics handle it all. So when you want to drive like a Bulldog, call WC Auto Center at 936-291-1093. WC Auto Center, keeping you in the game just like our Bulldogs. Go New Waverly. Hey, New Waverly Bulldogs fans, unleash your spirit with Too Darn Cute by Lynz. Get your hands on our customized gear in time for the holidays. If you need a rush order, no problem. Just contact us before purchasing. We love creativity. Choose your favorite fabric, colors, and fonts for a truly personalized touch. We can't wait to bring your custom orders to life. Stay in the loop. Follow Too Darn Cute by Lynz on Facebook and Instagram for exciting deals, giveaways, and sneak peeks at our new products. Show your Bulldogs baseball pride and style. Go Bulldogs! Today's game is proudly sponsored by Rainmasters Seamless Gutters, our locally family-owned business since 1992. With Trey, a Houston firefighter, and Amy, a New Waverly ISD teacher at the helm, their commitment to quality work and top-notch materials is a home run. Just like our Bulldogs, Rainmasters brings dedication and teamwork to every project. Whether it's new gutter systems, repairs, or cleanouts, they're A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau and Home Advisor. So when you need gutter experts, visit Rainmasters2002.com. Let's go Bulldogs, and remember, with Rainmasters Seamless Gutters, you're always covered.
Brody Finley.
Welcome back, friends. Back at it here, bottom of the 6th. New pitcher on the mound for New Waverly is Hunter Henry. And the first pitch is in there for a strike on Brody Finley. So a little Henry to Finley action going on now here. Diboll at bat. They are tied up here with New Waverly. Bottom of the 6th, 2 apiece. Next delivery on the way here by Henry. In the zone for a strike, it's 0-2. So Cade Garrett finishing up in 5 innings, 3 hits, 2 runs, 2 strikeouts for that young man. Solid performance against a very quality Diboll team here this afternoon. Here's the 0-2 from Henry's right hand. This one over to short. Dowies. The throw at the right hand to first, and plenty of time, and we're 1 away. Good way to get things started. It'll bring up Antonio Palacio, the left fielder here for the Lumberjacks.
Now at the bat for the Lumberjacks, number 9, Antonio Palacio.
First pitch on the way to Palacio. This one on foul. Catchable. Did he get it? I can't tell from this angle. No, he did not. Man, it was a good effort out there by Braden Stevenson in foul territory. He's just in front of his dugout, but wasn't able to haul that one in. It's 0-1 here on Antonio Palacio. Actually, Dowies has moved over to center field now. And I'll get you reset here in a minute. Here's the next pitch. That one high upstairs to the inside, 1-1. So Henry was over at center. He is now, or center field, now pitching. Dowies moves over from short to center. And Cade Garrett now over at short. Next pitch out of the zone. It's 2-1 here on Antonio Palacio. Sarah Morado saying, let's go Jacks. Next one. High up into the air. Wind getting under it. And Dowies, left-hand glove up in the air for the second out on the pop-up over to center. 2 up, 2 down. That'll bring up 6 in the order, Braden Wilson. Wilson here 0 for 2. As he popped one up over to third for the third out back in the second, and then struck out swinging for the third out in the fourth off of the pitching of Cade Garrett. Hunter Henry, though, on the bump here through 2 batters. Here's the third one that he is facing. As we get going in the bottom of the 6th, this one line right over to short. The throw to first. Routine play. 1, 2, 3. And that is how we like it here for the New Waverly Bulldogs. No runs, hits, errors, nobody left on. That'll take us top of the 7th inning when we come back. Stay with us, friends. This is New Waverly Playoff Baseball on SHN.
Bulldog fans, this game is brought to you in part by Moak & Moak Attorneys at Law, your trusted hometown law firm. For over 40 years, they've been hitting legal home runs right here in Walker County. Whether it's probate, estate planning, real estate law, business organization law, and more, they've got your bases covered. Just like our Bulldogs, they know the value of team spirit and a strong defense. So when life throws you a curveball, you can count on Moak & Moak. Call 936-295-6394 today. Go Bulldogs, and remember, at Moak & Moak, they're batting for you. New Waverly baseball fans, as we celebrate our team's achievements, let's recognize HITTSS Solutions Player Development, led by Coach Robert Lindemann, for their support. HITTSS Solutions is dedicated to helping players reach their full potential. To elevate your game, contact Coach Robert at 512-429-2491 or visit HITTSS.com. We appreciate HITTSS Solutions and Coach Robert Lindemann's commitment to New Waverly baseball. Keep striving for greatness, Bulldogs.
Back at it here, friends. Top of the 7th as we get going. This one coming down to the wire here in game number 2, an elimination game for New Waverly. And we'll go 8-9-1. It is Charlie Drain. This one over to left. How about it? A leadoff single to get things going here in the top of the 7th. As Charlie Drain with a beautiful hit out to left. Got to start somewhere. Drain gives some light. That'll go down Will Larison here at the bottom of the order. He is 0 for 2. He's due. And what was officially a no-hitter on the way for De Jesus will now be wiped off. I had 2 hits out there. Here's one. That'll go between the gap at short and left. And now runners on 1 and 2 in 2 pitches. And New Waverly looking strong here in the top of the 7th. I'm glad Nathan mentioned that. I go off of my score sheet. And the Nathan jinx is working here on the official. So back-to-back hits here in the top of the 7th for New Waverly, giving them some life here, tied up 2 apiece. We'll go back to the top of the order. It is Austin Dowies. That one out of the zone, 1-0. That's the 3rd pitch on the, going through the 3rd batter already here. Quickly going through and no outs for New Waverly. Here's the next pitch. That one clipping the corner for a strike. It's 1-1. Fans making noise, the student section here for New Waverly. Here's the 1-1 pitch on the way. It's a swing and a foul, 1-2. New Waverly has left on 5 this afternoon. They brought in 2. The official board has them with 2 hits, both of those coming here in the top of the 7th. I may have been a little more generous as I gave a couple to him. 4 errors officially on the books here. That's the way my score sheet shows it. Count it 1-2 here on Austin Dowies for New Waverly. Top of the 7th, tied 2 apiece. Elimination game for the Bulldogs. More noise being made. Here's the pitch. This one chopped foul off the first base line, and it'll take a soft roll just in front of the Bulldog dugout. At bat stays alive here for Austin Dowies. A hit here with the potential to score. 2-2, we're tied up. Runners on 1 and 2 for the Bulldogs. And let us know you're out there. We'd love to hear from you. More messages coming in a little bit early. You can text us at 512-522-9105. Here's the pitch. Just out of the zone. Good eye. It's 2-2. De Jesus remains on the bump, takes a deep breath. A right-handed pitch on the way. This one in the air. Tag over at second. Boy, and a quick 2 outs scatter there for New Waverly. Tough break. So Dowies is out as that one went over to short for the first out. And then the tag over there, Drain was already coming off. He's out. And so Larison eagerly awaiting. So, man, just like that, there was a lot of life here. Still an out to go, though. We're looking for a little 2-out rally to get going here for New Waverly. Larison is over there at first still. He stayed on the bag. That'll take a second in the order, Cade Garrett. Here's the pitch. This one chopped over to third. The throw over to first. Got him out just in the nick of time. My goodness. Good play out there for the third and final out. And now an opportunity for Diboll. As we are through 6.5, bottom of the 7th coming up. New Waverly fans hoping for some extra innings. It'll be up to the defense, and we'll have it for you when we come back. Stay with us. This is New Waverly Playoff Baseball Game 2 here on SHN.
Come see what Huntsville is talking talking about. The Color Bar is Huntsville's newest full-service salon, now offering Huntsville's only hydro massage, 60 minutes for $70. The Color Bar is offering Brazilian blowout specials to fight the Texas humidity. Indulge yourself in a relaxing environment with complimentary hand massage and aromatherapy steam towel. Walk-ins are welcome and after-hours appointments are available. The Color Bar, located at 2405 Avenue I, Suite B, or call us 936-439-4972. Find us online at colorbartx.com. The Color Bar, it's all about the experience.
Hey there, New Waverly Bulldogs fans. As our team swings into the playoffs, let's show our support with a big cheer from Tom Waddill of the Home Run Team at eXp Realty. Supporting our Bulldogs and helping families find dream homes, Tom's team is your go-to for real estate. Call 936-649-2808 or email texasrealtortw@gmail.com. Let's win, Bulldogs. Choose Tom Waddill and the Home Run Team at eXp Realty. Go Bulldogs.
Friends, bottom of the seventh is Diboll, and 7, 8, and 9 for the Diboll Lumberjacks. It'll go Angel Rios. Henry on the mound. First one swung on. Foul. Can't see if it's catchable, and it is in foul territory. Braden Stevenson making the grab for the first out in foul territory there off the first baseline. One pitch, one out.
Next up for the
Coming up now, Caden Brasher. So here is Caden Brasher for Diboll. He is 0 for 1 today. Popped one up over to center for the first out. Back in the third. Reached on a walk. Tried to steal and was tagged back in the fifth. Diboll fans making some noise now. On their side, we're in front of our fans here with New Waverly. Here's the first pitch on the way. Corner strike. Painted it. It's 0-1. Once again, happy Mother's Day on Sunday to all the mamas out there. Here's the 0-1 from the right hand of Henry. That one on the way. Another corner strike, and it's quickly 0-2. Still have an opportunity to text us. Let us know you're out there, who you're cheering on. You can do that at 512-522-9105. That's the number to text. We'd love to hear from you. Here is the 0-2 on the way. This time, way to the outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Caden Brasher, the designated hitter. Here's the delivery from Henry. It's on the way. Swing here, and it barely nicked the bat and ricocheted into the backstop to keep the at-bat alive at 1-2. Brock Thorne over there is running out, tossing the ball back to the ump at home plate. Great young man. Here for New Waverly. Now the 1-2 again on the way. Right hand. Oh, the fans did not get the call. It is 2-2. New Waverly fans were wanting that one. Looked identical to the two that were called a strike, but that's the way it goes. Got to play through it. Here's the 2-2. Boy, that one hit him. First time we've seen a batsman hit by a pitch here in this ball game, and he will head over to first with 1 out.
Up to bat for the Lumberjacks, number 1, Zane Cortinez.
Zane Cortinez now at bat here. Right-handed batter for Diboll. Cortinez is 0 for 1. Hunter Henry for the moment stepped off the bump. Taking a few moments to himself here to recollect. Right foot is on the rubber as he'll glance over his left shoulder to first. Henry checks down once. Here's the pitch. Bunt is placed, goes foul off the first baseline. 0-1. Early count here on Cortinez. 2 more outs here would take us to extra innings. That is what New Waverly is wanting here. It's an elimination game for these Bulldogs. They want to keep their season going and force a game tomorrow at Rusk High School. A lot more discipline here in this ball game by New Waverly. 0-1 pitch. Pulled back for the ball. It's 1-1. Coach Morphew even talking about earlier, this Bulldog team has not lost 2 in a row all season long. And now the 1-1. This one too close to the inside. 2 balls and a strike. Hunter Henry coming in for Cade Garrett. Garrett went 5 innings, allowing 2 runs on 3 hits, struck out 2. And Corbin Well will have a quick discussion with his pitcher up there just south of the bump. Gives him a pat on the back with his right hand, and everybody will return to where they're supposed to go. Clouds have all but moved out here. We can still see some far in the distance. Other than that, a beautiful painting here in Nacogdoches, Texas. It's 2-1. Runner will take off. Throw over to second. Not there in time. That runner is safe in scoring position as Brasher with the stolen base. And the count here at 3-1 on Cortines. Cortines will step back in. Right-handed batter here for Diboll. Trying to give his team some juice here. It's 2-2. They're looking for the walk-off. New Waverly wants to stave them off. Here's the pitch. Bunt is placed. The throw, Henry over to first in time. The force out there for the second out. Did what they had to do. Runner will advance, though. Brasher over to third. Cortines is out. And that'll take us back to the top of the order. It is Carson Morales. So Carson Morales here, the center fielder. He is 1 for 3 today. Struck out looking for the first out to start this ball game. Had the double in the third, and then came around and eventually scored. Reached on a fielder's choice, and then a wild pitch left him stranded at second. Here's the pitch to the outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Shrug of the shoulders. Here's Henry's right-handed pitch on the way. In the zone for a strike. It's 1-1. Kind of surprised here that the Diboll crowd is, well, both teams here trying to keep everything quiet. Here's the 1-1. Curve to the outside, just out of the zone, 2-1. The New Waverly fans don't want to cause any noise. The Diboll fans want to make sure that their guys have an opportunity here. Getting that runner over at third is Brasher. He was hit by a pitch, stolen base to second, and advancing over to third just a few moments ago as Cortines knocked one out. Here's a chop over to third. The throw to first, is it in time? No. And that's the way it'll end, a walk-off here for Diboll. Oh my goodness. Well, to the Lumberjack fans, congratulations. Your team will advance to the area round. And that will wrap it up here, a walk-off for Diboll. Heartbreaking fashion, but if you're a Lumberjack fan, in stunning fashion for your team, congratulations again to the Lumberjacks, and congratulations to New Waverly on a hard-fought season, making it here to the area round. Players out there giving each other a high five, the good sportsmanship. On a good afternoon for baseball here, but your heart goes out for New Waverly. These young men have played hard all season long. Coach Rodney Morphew done a phenomenal job this season. Big thank you to everyone who helped make this broadcast coverage possible here. And as I stated, our commitment is to New Waverly. We'll try to be back for football. We're already planning on that this fall. And we want you to be a part of it if you can. Just text us, let us know. But for now, though, it's all baseball here in New Waverly. Losing on the walk-off here. Congratulations to Diboll. They will move on. Thank you, New Waverly fans, for being a part of this one here this afternoon. And again, congratulations to Diboll and congratulations to New Waverly on a great season here, but it will come to an end. We'll step aside. We'll take a break as we thank our sponsors when we come back for one final time this season here on SHN for New Waverly.
Waverly baseball fans, as we celebrate our team's achievements, let's recognize HITTSS Solutions Player Development, led by Coach Robert Lindemann, for their support. HITTSS Solutions is dedicated to helping players reach their full potential. To elevate your game, contact Coach Robert at 512-429-2491 or visit HITTSS.com. We appreciate HITTSS Solutions and Coach Robert Lindemann's commitment to New Waverly baseball. Keep striving for greatness, Bulldogs.
We live in perilous times. With unexpected dangers lurking, you need someone to keep you safe. A 25-year veteran-owned business, Lonestar Security and Investigations enables peace of mind. Services include unarmed, armed, and personal protection officers, private investigators, as well as NRA firearms training and DPS safety courses in their state-of-the-art virtual simulators. From personal services to protecting critical business assets, Lonestar Security and Investigations is on your side. For more information, visit LoneStarSecurityTX.com.
Welcome back at it, friends. One final time here. Your final as Diboll will walk this one off here in the bottom of the seventh, defeating New Waverly, the final 3-2. And Diboll will finish up with 3 runs is all they needed on 3 hits. New Waverly, I had them for 4 hits. They gave them 2 in the 7th. And again, a tough one here and a tough series against a very good Diboll team that went all the way last year and ultimately losing to Brock there. This is a team that's on the rebound. But hey, you know what, Bulldog fans? So is this New Waverly team. And Coach Rodney Morphew has done such a wonderful job with this team here this season. And we're already looking forward to next season. I know this one didn't end the way that you wanted tonight, but again, congratulations there to New Waverly on a very tough and promising season, but it will fall short. They are the area round runner-ups here in this one. Big thank you to our friends here at Nacogdoches ISD for allowing us to be here at Dragon Baseball Stadium. Also want to thank the UIL and our friends at Sports in Action for the video broadcast rights of this play here this afternoon. Friends, again, want to thank all of our sponsors. Our good buddy Robert Lindemann over at HITTSS Solutions couldn't have made it possible throughout these last 2 series at East Bernard and now, of course, here in this one. A big thank you to HITTSS Solutions Player Development, Robert Lindemann. Also want to thank Sam Moak at Moak & Moak Attorneys at Law PC, always supporting Walker County youth. We appreciate you, Sam. Also Amy over at Rainmasters 2002 Seamless Gutters coming on here in this series. We appreciate that. Big thank you to Too Darn Cute by Lynz. I'm wearing her shirt, by the way, so thank you, Lynz, for the shirt. Beautiful job there. You can go search for her on Facebook, Too Darn Cute by Lynz. Also want to thank our good friend Cash Wayne Cummins over at WC Auto Center, supporting New Waverly here in this round. Thank you so much, Wayne. Good to have you on here in this area round. We appreciate your support. My good friend Stephanie Pitts over at Vantage Specialties, always supporting Walker County youth as well. A big thank you to Tom Waddill at eXp Realty and the home run team. Thank you for your support in both of these rounds. Also, Farmhouse Furniture and Gifts. A big shout out to Tony over there. My good friend Dwayne Clark at Lonestar Security and Investigations. One of my best friends, Joshua Harris with the Oak Ridge Disciple House that helps men 18 and older who are suffering from life's hurts. You can find out more there. If you know of somebody who is suffering from an addiction and needs help, please check out the Oak Ridge Disciple House online at oakridgedisciplehouse.com. Also, a big thank you to Greg Smith, another proud supporter of not only New Waverly ISD here now as we're broadcasting them, but also Huntsville ISD and Walker County Youth. Thank you to Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home and Greg Smith. The Color Bar, last but certainly not least, Mr. Justin Killingsworth. He does a lot for the community and throughout not just Huntsville, but New Waverly, Walker County. We appreciate it. Friends, as I wrap it up here tonight, one final time this season for New Waverly Baseball, I want to remind you that we're not strong enough alone to make it on our own. We need each other. Provide a word of encouragement. Lend a hand of support. Somebody out there needs you. And also, again, happy Mother's Day to all the wonderful mamas out there. We love you very much. Good afternoon, and God bless New Waverly. We'll see you next time. Thanks for being a part of this broadcast and for cheering on these student athletes.